Peter back here with another video. Have you guys ever had the feeling where sometimes you're trying to get an outcome in life, you're trying different things and nothing seems to be going your way? So if you're working really hard for the promotion, you're trying super hard to get there, every obstacle is put against you, put in front of you. And that's what I've been feeling this year. I feel like this year was mentally trying to break me, but obviously I'm resilient. I'm not going to let that happen. But the lessons I've learned so far is when timing isn't on your side, when you're looking to force an outcome to happen, the more you force things to happen, the more attached you become, the more frustrated you become as well. A lot of times we're so focused on the outcome. We want to try everything we can, make everything we can to force the outcome, and it doesn't happen. Life doesn't work that way. The client we want to reach doesn't want to buy a product. The person we want to date is not interested. Lessons I'm learning is not only detachment, but not to be obsessed, forcing yourself to get an outcome. You're gonna lose yourself more. It took me 6 months to try get into this field that I thought I wanted, right? 6 months of me contacting different employers, over 50 companies I've called, did a few courses, got my license and all that kind of stuff. And then on my first day, when I got hired, they said they wanted to train someone up from the beginning, right? And they said, "You're too new." What does that even mean? You're too new. I thought you guys wanted to train a beginner. They wanted an experienced beginner, whatever that means. For the majority of the year, 6 months into the year, I thought that this was my exit. I was trying to force myself into a career or an industry that I'm not really interested in, to be quite frank. It was mostly because I wanted to escape warehouse job that I'm currently in. What I'm figuring out through this period of my life is there's no price on freedom. There's no price on my freedom. I feel like if I'm not free, if I'm trapped, if I'm locked into a company, those 9 to 5 hours, I'm not who I want to be. It's not where I operate. Some people can say that, "Oh man, you're bloody lazy." I never found the idea of working 40 hours, 50 hours full time for an employer. Not only it wasn't attractive, it was just a waste of time. It might be negative what you guys may think, but in my eyes, there's more to life than working these mean or boring, terrible jobs that give us no purpose. And I know that if you know these jobs have a purpose, say if you're covering your bills, paying for something, and you're there for a short period of time and you have an exit plan, then 100% that's it. But majority of people are stuck in those 9 to 5s forever. And I knew that wasn't going to be me. Yeah, I thought a new career was the answer, but in reality what I learned was that I wanted freedom. I wanted freedom of time to do what I want. When life isn't going your way and you feel like you're trying so hard to get an outcome, the more you try, the more it doesn't happen. The more it seems like it's not meant to be. I feel like it's redirecting you into a path that you should be on. Right? So what we can do when life's not going our way, when timing isn't right, is to do nothing. Sometimes the greatest battle is knowing when not to fight. Learning when to not pursue is an art itself. When to not chase that opportunity, when to not grovel and fight all the time. And sometimes what you need to do is just think, reflect, sort of let time happen, let it flow. So what I'm starting to learn is I want freedom. I value freedom, which is why that I started to return to content creation, because no one can stop me from making videos. No one's gonna put a roadblock and tell me that I can't do this, can't record this. Months I was waiting for HR replies, investigations, courses to be done, days to be booked, employees to track and log in your hours. The majority of the year I've been waiting on someone, and it's time that I wait for myself. Time to bet on yourself. Time to give yourself the okay and not wait for anybody else to give you the okay. The bird just came. Give you the okay to start. Look where I'm at right now in the morning. So I started to feel like I was behind in life. While everybody looked like they were making progress in their lives, I was just stagnant, waiting for a majority of the year. At times I did feel defeated. I'm like, why am I waiting so much? During that time I did try to force things, try to force an outcome. But I realized the more I forced, I wasn't gonna make the process faster, but I only made it slower. Because now I'm waiting, getting more anxious, getting more frustrated. What it's taught me to learn is to let go. The more you let go, the better the outcome will be. It may not be in your favor, it may not be what you want. The more I trained to chase things, the more it didn't come. It is absolutely chockers for people going to work, the reality for most people. I just didn't want to be a part of the trap. It makes life difficult because you don't want what everybody wants, and what I want is something that's not easy to get, is to make your own freedom. I'm sorry if I sound like I'm yelling, it's pretty loud. Morning coffee. I do this thing where every time I go to a coffee shop, I change my name. Today my name's Bruce. The more I let go, of everything I had, the outcome that I wanted, the more at ease and calm my mind was. It gives you a chance to reflect on why you really want what it is you want. Funny was, after 6 months, I realized it wasn't the career that I wanted. I just wanted an escape from the current career that I already have. And that puts you into one trap to another trap. Back in my car now, finished my nice morning walk, just to end the video. So when life feels like it's not giving what you want, how timing may seem like it's not on your side, the best thing you can do is nothing. The lessons I've learned this year from that is you get more clarity, you get more answers when you're not searching actively. At the end of it, you may find the answer you've been looking for, which I did. It may not be the answer that I was prepared for, but it's definitely the answer that I was waiting for. Came at the right time, came in the right moment. From the outside, it may look like what I'm doing is completely wrong, not of the norm. But if it feels like you've been pulled to something that you really want, then that may be a sign to go through your gut feeling. At the end of the day, you know what's right for you. Sometimes what you wanted was exactly the reason why everything was conspiring against you to not get it, was the fact that it wasn't for you, it wasn't meant for you. You gotta be prepared for the answer sometimes, like I was. I'm more optimistic than I was 6 months ago because of timing. I trusted the timing, I trusted God, trusted myself. And I'm not exactly where I want to be, but I feel like it's been redirecting me on the path that I need to be. So I'm just going to end it here, guys. Have a good one.